Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the next topic that comes under chapter staffing, students, and the name of the next topic is training and development. Students, we have in the previous session we have discussed about the selection process. As I told you, students, that is going to be very much important topic in the staffing, and today we are going to discuss the last topic that comes under the chapter staffing, that is training and development. Now, what do you mean by the term training, students? Training refers to the knowledge, skill given to the employees, right, students? So training may be defined as the steps for increasing the knowledge and skill of the workers for a definite purpose, right, students? Training is given by the organization at different levels at different times so that the employees can gain the efficiency and skill of doing better work, right, students? And training is different from development. Now, what do you mean by the term development, students? Development means the overall growth of the employees. Training is related to present period, students, but development is related to future periods, students. Right? So let's discuss training and development, students. Training may be defined as the steps for increasing knowledge and skill of the workers for a definite purpose. The workers are provided facilities to learn, grow new skills, technical knowledge and attitude towards the work, right, students? So under training, the employees learn the new skills, technical knowledge and attitude towards the work, right, students? The basic purpose of training is to change the behavior of the workers towards their work in a positive way, positively, students. So it is concerned with the present period, students, and it is concerned with increasing the skills of the job. The basic purpose of training is to bring about the change in the behavior of the workers. It is concerned with increasing skill in doing a specified job. I hope, students, it is very much clear to you, students. So let's discuss again training. Training may be defined as the steps for increasing knowledge and skills of workers for a definite purpose. The workers are provided facilities to learn, grow new skills, technical knowledge and attitude towards the work. Positive attitude towards the work, students. The basic purpose of training is to bring about a change in the behavior of the workers. It is concerned with increasing skill in doing a specified job. Right, students, I hope it is very much clear to you. Training is given to employees and lower level management, students. Jabki development is, again, development includes training, growth of an individual in all respect. It is given in each and every levels of management, students, including managerial level also, right, students? So development is concerned with the growth of an employees in all respect. It is a process by which managers acquire skill and competency in their present job and also capabilities for future tasks. Right, students? Managers, in the form of development, the managers can get the skill and competency in the present job and also for the future task also. Right, students? I hope training and development is very much clear to you, students. So training refers to the process by which attitudes, skill and abilities of employees to perform specific jobs are increased. It is a process of learning new skills and application of knowledge. It attempts to improve their performance on the current job or prepare them for their intended job. Right, students? I hope it is very much clear to you, students. Now come to the development, students. Development refers to the learning opportunities designed to help employees grow. It includes training. Development includes training, students. It means growth of an individual in all respect. Right, students? Growth of an individual in all respects. Now come to the next process, students, the next topic, that is importance or benefit of training and development. What are the importance or benefit of training and development to the organization? राइट स्टूडेंट्स, कोई भी कंपनी, फैक्ट्री, फर्म, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जब अपने एम्प्लॉयज को ट्रेनिंग देती है तो उसके दो पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स आते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स. द वेरी फर्स्ट इज बेनिफिट टू द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कंपनी को क्या फायदा होता है. सेकंड स्टेप इज, स्टूडेंट्स, बेनिफिट टू द एम्प्लॉयज, एम्प्लॉयज को, स्टूडेंट्स, क्या फायदा होता है. So let's discuss importance of training to the organization and importance of training to the employees. So right, students, the very first is बेनिफिट टू द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कंपनी को क्या फायदा होगा स्टूडेंट्स अगर कंपनी अपने एम्प्लॉयज को ट्रेनिंग देती है? देयर आर 5 सच बेनिफिट्स. द वेरी फर्स्ट इज रिड्यूस लर्निंग टाइम. क्लियर है स्टूडेंट्स? अ ट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय कैन अर्न मोर, right students, as compared to untrained employee, right? Reduce learning time. A trained employee takes less time in learning the job as compared to untrained employee. I hope students it is very much clear to you. Second, higher profits. Of course, अगर ट्रेंड एम्प्लॉयज है कंपनी के अंदर तो कंपनी का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ती है स्टूडेंट्स, और सेल्स बढ़ती है और क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट होती है, एंड दिस लीड्स टू इंक्रीजिंग इन द टारगेट प्रॉफिट गोल ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. With the help of training given to the employees, the organization is always benefited as it increases the productivity of the organization, students. So let's discuss higher profits. Second, it increases productivity both in terms of quantity and quality, leading to higher profits. Quantity and quality will be high and it leads to higher profit in the organization. Now come to the third one, students. Develop future managers. Training helps the managers, right students, in case of emergency, right? In case of emergency, when managers are not there, when the superiors are going for some work, in the absence of the superiors, the trained person, whether it is in the form of employees, whether it is in the form of managers, they can easily handle the situation, they can easily handle the work, or they can easily handle the productivity in the organization. So this is supposed to be the benefit of training given by the organization. Develop future manager, students. Training helps to develop future managers who can manage the enterprise in emergency. Fourth, better performance. Of course, students, the performance of trained employees is always better than the performance of untrained employees. Fourth, better performance of students. The performance of trained employee is always better than the performance of untrained employee. Right, students? And the fifth one is minimizes supervision. बार बार कहने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी सुपरवाइजर्स को कि काम करिए, बार बार सुपरविजन की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, क्योंकि ट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय नो देयर वर्क्स. ट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय कैन नो हाउ टू मेक द वर्क बेटर, और जितनी जल्दी काम खत्म होगा वो दूसरे काम पर आएंगे. सो मिनिमाइज सुपरविजन. अ ट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय नीड्स लेस सुपरविजन एज कंपेयर टू अनट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय. अनट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय को सुपरवाइजर्स बार बार बताएंगे, उनको बताना पड़ेगा कि किस तरीके से वर्क करना है, उसके बाद क्या काम करना है. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो द बेनिफिट of training given to the employees by the organization is minimizing supervision. So let's discuss, students. Training increases the efficiency and the skill of employees. It minimizes the need of supervision. I hope, students, it is very much clear to you what are the benefits taken by the organization by giving training to the employees. Let's discuss one by one, students. The very first is reduce learning time. A trained employee takes less time in learning the job as compared to untrained employee. Right, students? Second, higher profit. It increases productivity both in terms of quantity and quality, leading to higher profits. Third, develop future managers. Training helps to develop future managers who can manage the enterprise in emergency. Better performance. The performance of trained employee is always better than the performance of untrained employees. Minimizes supervision. Training increases the efficiency and skill of employees. It minimizes the need of supervision. I hope the importance or benefit of training and development to the organization is very much clear to you. Now come to the benefit to the employees. What are the benefits getting by the employees after training? Employees को क्या फायदा होगा ट्रेनिंग लेने से? स्टूडेंट्स, the very first is, students, better career. Of course, students, by receiving training from the organization, new skills, new knowledge, new competency as received by the employees, it helps the employees to grow in all respects, students. Right? So better career. With the help of training, the employees acquire new knowledge and new skills, which increases their market value. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, आज की डेट में हर कोई ट्रेंड एम्प्लॉयज को चाहता है, ट्रेंड एम्प्लॉयज का अपॉइंटमेंट चाहता है. सो ट्रेंड एम्प्लॉयज, right students, trained employees get the better knowledge and skills with increasing the market value, students, as they increase the market value. Second is more earning. Right students, increased performance by an individual help him to earn more. Second, more efficient, students. As I told you, students, जो trained employee है that is more efficient as compared to untrained employee. So more efficient. Training makes the employees more efficient. to handle machines and it leads to less chance of accidents. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, क्योंकि अनट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय से बेटा गलती होने के चांसेस ज्यादा हो जाते हैं, जबकि ट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉय से गलती होने के चांसेस कम रहते हैं, और इट लीड्स टू लेस एक्सीडेंट्स इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. इंक्रीज मोरल, ऑफ कोर्स द एफिशिएंसी और मोरल जो ट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉयज की हमेशा हाई रहेगी, बिकॉज ही नोज बेटर एज कंपेयर टू अनट्रेन्ड एम्प्लॉयज. सो इंक्रीज मोरल, ट्रेनिंग इंक्रीजेस द सेटिस्फैक्शन एंड मोरल ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयज. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, एसेंशियल फॉर न्यू एम्प्लॉयज, ऑफ कोर्स स्टूडेंट, व्हेन द कंपनी इज न्यू, when the company is newly established, new workers are to be appointed, and for new workers training is very much compulsory. Right students, so essential for new employees, training is required to make new employees learn the required job knowledge, skills and methods. Students, right? So I hope this is very much clear to you. So let's discuss one by one. The very first is better career. Right student, with the help of training the employees acquire new knowledge and new skill which increases their market value. Second students is more earning. Increased performance by an individual help him to earn more. Third is students more efficient. Training makes the employees more efficient to handle machines, leads to less chances of accidents. Fourth, increased morale. Training increases the satisfaction and morale of employees. Students, essential for new employees, training is required to make new employees learn the required job knowledge, skill and methods. Right students, I hope the benefits to the employees is very much clear to you ki why training is necessary for the employees. Right students, next part students, let's come to the next parts. Method of training. Now students, there are two methods of training, that is known as, the very first is on the job training methods, second is off the job training methods. On the job training means you are learning while you are earning. Off the job training methods means you are learning while you are away from the actual workplace. Right students, so let's discuss on the job training and off the job training. On the job training students, methods of training that can be divided into two parts students, on the job training methods and off the job training methods. Now on the job training methods, when the employees are trained while they are performing the job is known as on the job training. It means learning by doing. Right students, when you are learning while you are earning. Right students, then off the job training students, it means training the employees by taking away from the work position, which means employees are given break from the job and sent for training. It means learning before doing. Right students, I hope it is very much clear to you students. So on the job training students, it means learning by doing. Off the job students, off the job training students means it means learning before doing. The second difference between on the job training and off the job training students is कि on the job training के अंदर आप काम करते करते काम सीख रहे हैं. Off the job training के अंदर आप कंपनी के प्रीमाइसेस पे नहीं हैं, कंपनी ने आपको बाहर भेजा हुआ है फॉर ट्रेनिंग पर्पस के लिए, और वहां पर आप learning before doing हो रहा है students. I hope it is very much clear to you students. So on the job training methods, there are two on the job training methods students. The very first is apprenticeship program and the second one is internship. There are two methods of on the job training. And off the job training students, there is one method of off the job training, that is known as vestibule school or vestibule training. So let's discuss one by one on the job training methods and off the job training methods students. The very first is on the job training methods students, methods of on the job training. Apprenticeship program students, this is the training program where the guidance or where the workers get guidance under the master workers. Generally the training period ranges from 2 to 5 years. Electrician, plumber, iron workers, they are going through this apprenticeship program. Right students, so let's discuss apprenticeship program students. This program put the trainee under the guidance of master worker. They are designed to acquire a higher level skill. Plumber, iron worker and electricians are often required to undergo this training. Generally the time period ranges from 2 to 5 years. I hope students it is very much clear to you. So let's discuss the apprenticeship program students again. Apprenticeship program comes under on the job training method. This program put the trainee under the guidance of a master worker. They also designed to acquire high level of skill. Plumber, iron workers and electricians are often required to undergo this training. Generally, the time period of this program may vary from 2 to 5 years and training is paid less than a fully qualified worker. I hope it is very much clear to you. That is known as apprenticeship program. Now come to the internship training. Now students, internship training is very much important. Internship training means theory to practical knowledge. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, थ्योरी टू प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज का मतलब यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट्स ये है कि वेरियस प्रोफेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स इन अ कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर, राइट स्टूडेंट्स, दे सेंड देयर स्टूडेंट्स इन अ कंपनीज टू गेट द प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज, to get the practical training. The students in our corporate sector, in our commerce also, chartered accountants, company secretaries, masters in business administration, right students, or and different other professional courses including lawyers students, LLB course और LLM course, इसमें practical training होती है, right students. प्रोफेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स अपने स्टूडेंट्स को एक प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग के लिए कंपनी, फैक्ट्री, फॉर्म, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर भेजते हैं. यहाँ पे 3 बातें हैं स्टूडेंट्स. द वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट क्योंकि वहां पर स्टूडेंट्स काम करते हैं, दे विल गेट स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ मनी फ्रॉम द कंपनी ड्यूरिंग द ट्रेनिंग पीरियड एंड दैट ट्रेनिंग पीरियड इज नोन एज स्टाइपेंड. जो भी ट्रेनिंग पीरियड है वो तो इंटर्नशिप है और जो भी अमाउंट ऑफ मनी इनको मिलता है दैट इज नोन एज स्टाइपेंड, STIPEND. Second one is students, no service contract is there because they are the students, those who are going for practical training. तो कोई सर्विस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होता है स्टूडेंट्स बिटवीन द candidate or the company. Third one is students, the student get only the practical knowledge, no salary or wages are given. I hope it's student it is very much clear to you. So theory to practical knowledge comes under internship training. So let's discuss students. It is the agreement between the professional institute and the corporate sector where the professional institute send their students to various companies so that they can practice the theoretical knowledge given by them through professional institute. It is not a service contract, no salary is given. I hope it is very much clear to you. Normally very small amount called stipend is given to the students because company students ने वहाँ पर काम किया, students ने वहाँ पर company के लिए काम किया, अपनी practical knowledge gain करी है, तो normally a small amount of money that is stipend is given by the company to the students and no service contract or no wages and salaries are there students. I hope it is very much clear to you. That is known as internship training, right students? So let's discuss internship training again students. It is an agreement between the professional institutes and the corporate sector where professional institutes send their students to various companies so that they can practice the theoretical knowledge given by them through professional institutes. It is not a service contract students, no salary is given during the period. Normally very small amount called stipend is given to the students. It is a practical training to the theoretical knowledge, right? I hope student it is very much clear to you. Now come to the off the job training method. Off the job training means you are learning while you are away from the actual workplace, right students? And that comes under vestibule training. Now what do you mean by the term vestibule training student? Vestibule training का मतलब students यहाँ पर ये होता है where machineries are sophisticated. Vestibule training is essential, right students? Where the machinery is very much expensive and very much sophisticated, vestibule training is essential. So under vestibule training students, a company can acquire a hall on temporary basis, right? और ऑडिटोरियम ऑन टेम्परेरी बेसिस. वहां पर इंजीनियर्स को बुलाया जाता है, प्रोजेक्टर लगाया जाता है और वर्कर्स को नीचे बिठाकर इंजीनियर्स प्रोजेक्टर पर मशीन के बारे में, डेलीगेट मशीन के बारे में हर चीज प्रोवाइड कराते हैं. एक डमी मॉडल तैयार करते हैं इंजीनियर्स जहां पे वर्कर्स को सिखाया जाता है कि किस तरीके से हाउ टू ऑपरेट द मशीन. एक्चुअल वर्क प्लेस क्रिएट किया जाता है बट एक्चुअली इट इज नॉट एन एक्चुअल वर्क प्लेस. आई होप I can say that students it is away from the actual workplace. एक actual work material दिया जाता है, एक actual work environment किया जाता है, though they are not in the company. वो वहां पर ट्रेनिंग ले रहे हैं away from the actual workplace, away from the company, right students? Because the machinery are sophisticated, machineries are very much costly. अगर वर्कर्स को डायरेक्टली मशीनरी पे काम कराएंगे तो वहां पर मशीनरी खराब होने के चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा हो जाते हैं. सो अंडर दोज कंपनीज, अंडर दोज फैक्ट्रीज, students, vestibular training is very much essential. So let's discuss vestibular training, students, and it is very much easy to you to understand. Under this method, student, training is conducted away from the actual workplace. Away from the actual workplace, but actual environment उनको दिया जाता है. Actual work environment are created in classroom, or you can say in a hall or in an auditorium, and employees use the same material, files and equipments, or dummy model. Right, students? This is usually done when employees are required to handle delicate machinery and equipment. Employees learn their jobs on the equipment they will using, but the training is conducted away from the actual work floor. I hope, students, it is very much clear to you. So let's discuss the vestibular training, students, again. Under this method, training is conducted away from the actual workplace. Actual work environment are created in classroom, and employees use the same techniques, students. Right, students? Files and equipments, they are usually done when employees are required to handle delicate machinery and equipments. When the employees are required delicate machinery and equipment, vestibular training is very much essential, students. So employees learn their jobs on the equipment they will be using, but the training is conducted away from the actual workplace, students. Actual work environment is created, right, students, in a classroom, and employees use the same material, files and equipment. This is usually done when employees are required to handle sophisticated machinery and equipment, students. I hope the vestibular training is very much clear to you, students. After getting the training, right, students, then the employees or the workers, they are going in the company and actual work environment in a company, and then they start their machinery operating. How to start the machinery they have already learned, and now they start the machinery operating. I hope, students, it is very much clear to you, students. So methods of training, on the job method and off the job method. On the job method के अंदर, students, दो methods हैं. There are only two methods: apprenticeship program और internship program. Apprenticeship program is ranges from 2 to 5 years. एक मास्टर वर्कर होता है जो कि इलेक्ट्रीशियन, प्लम्बर, आयरन वर्कर, डी ग्रेड, ई ग्रेड के एम्प्लॉयज को वर्क करना सिखाता है, स्टूडेंट्स. इंटर्नशिप प्रोग्राम के अंदर, स्टूडेंट्स, अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बिटवीन अ प्रोफेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट इज देयर एंड अ कंपनी इज देयर. प्रोफेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स अपने स्टूडेंट्स को प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग के लिए कंपनीज के अंदर भेजते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स. ऑफ द जॉब ट्रेनिंग मीन्स you are learning while you are away from the actual workplace. So under this there is only one method, and that is known as a student's vestibular training. So under this method, training is conducted away from the actual workplace. Actual work environment are created in classroom, and employees like the same material, files and equipments. This is usually done when employees are required to handle the delicate machinery, right, equipments, right, students. So I hope it is very much clear to you, students. So this is supposed to be the training and development. ट्रेनिंग स्टूडेंट्स प्रेजेंट के लिए होती है, डेवलपमेंट फ्यूचर स्किल्स के लिए होता है. स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू फाइंड एनी डिफिकल्टी, यू कैन आस्क मी. लर्न द वीडियोस, स्टूडेंट्स, एंड वॉच द वीडियोस एंड लर्न द नोट्स, स्टूडेंट्स.